What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. Man, what did I tell you guys about this Willow series, okay? Every single day, this thing is dropping another percentage point, okay? It was at 30% the last time I had showed you the score. Now look where it's at, 25%. That was about 6 or 7 days ago, so it's coming down pretty much a percentage point every single day in the audience score. Audiences are absolutely not feeling this show whatsoever. This thing is terrible. And it starts at the top. It starts with Kathleen Kennedy, okay? Kathleen, you were given George Lucas's company, the company he built, okay? And he gave you all of these nice little properties where you could just go ahead and build them out and do it. And he trusted you. He trusted you to get the job done. And what have you done with it? Man, you have absolutely dropped the ball in every way imaginable. I mean, this man is supposedly your mentor, and this is what you've done with this thing? This is terrible. If I'm Kathleen Kennedy, man, I would just quit. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing clearly. I've just completely destroyed my mentor's legacy, okay? His entire life's work, his company is looked upon as a joke now, okay? You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Somebody else take the wheel. I can't do this. That's what Kathleen should be doing. And I mean, this show epitomizes everything that's wrong, not just with Lucasfilm, but with Hollywood in general, okay? It is just cliche and boring and cringy and dumb. It is just some of the worst television I've seen in years. And it's coming from Lucasfilm. So let's just kind of quickly recap what this story happens in episode 3. So Elora Danan is getting captured by the Knights from episode 2. And the gang tries to rescue her in probably the worst rescue attempt of all time, because the sword fighting in this is just absolutely atrocious and it's just laughable at some point. And then also the ending of this particular scuffle is really badly executed, not just by the gang, I guess you could say, but by the directors and the writers. Like, it's not really clear what happened, okay? It's like suddenly, in the middle of fighting, Willow throws this little magic ball of white smoke that kind of creates a smoke screen for the villains to escape. It's almost like he was in on it. Like, these guys need like an escape. So let me throw this little smoke bomb. Okay, guys, get on out of here. I'll see y'all later. You know, because that's literally how it went down. All of a sudden, it's like, well, where did everybody go? And everybody's looking around at each other, and Willow's kind of looking guilty like, ooh, I hope they don't realize I just let these guys get out of here. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, after Elora is captured and they fail to, save her, right? Then the two, like, star-crossed lovers, I guess you can call them, Kit and Jade, two chicks, they're getting a spat, they're getting a lover's spat. Because Erin Kellerman, who's Jade, she reveals that Kit is just really a shitty sword fighter, and she's been letting her win this whole time they've been training. She's just been letting her win. Yeah, that's what they're doing with the show, you guys. Just generic teen drama crap, okay? As boring and cliched as you could possibly get. And it's just unbelievable that this is a Lucasfilm. George Lucas never would have did that, okay? He's done some bad things. He never would have did that. The show is so disjointed. They're always splitting up and then getting back together, right? Like, Elora runs into a forest to escape the Knights. I don't know this guy's name. I don't care. She runs into a couple of lesbian lovers dressed in jean jackets, chopping wood. No kidding. That's in this show. Like, these two chicks don't belong anywhere in this show. Like, who put these two in here? And the Knights just arrive, they kill the woman, and they take Elora to a mountain. So it's like, well, what was the point of them? Why were they even in the show? It's pointless stuff. What's happening? Who is writing this stuff? That's what I want to know. And then you got Kit, like the girl with the boy cut, and Borman, who's I guess supposed to be, a Mad Mardigan replacement or whatever. So they're searching for this MacGuffin armor, I guess that makes you invincible or whatever. And that's what Mad Mardigan was looking for when he died. So, of course, the little boy cut girl wants to go and find it. And it just so happens to be at the same exact mountain where everybody is headed at, okay? That's where the Knights are taking Elora, okay? That's where Willow is leading the gang, and then that's where they are. So then they just head up again and say, hey, well, we might as well fight again since we're all here. And then that's what happens. And then they defeat the Knights, and now suddenly they've arrived at Bavmorda's old castle, and then the episode ends. Get this. The episode ends with some chick singing Enter Sandman. I am not kidding. This is absolutely the worst thing I have ever watched. And I've watched a lot of bad things, okay? I've watched a ton of bad things, especially on the CW. This show is literally the CW, okay? It actually doubles down on all the CW crap, all right? I mean, it took it to the next level, okay? It's like Cringe on a whole different level. I'm talking like Heaven's Arena 200th floor. Like, it's on that level, right? Of Cringe. That's what I'm saying. The only thing is, it's like, why, Kathleen Kennedy, why are you even here? Like, you have, again, destroyed your mentor's entire life's work in like a handful of years, like, you know, no time flat, okay? It's like you were racing to do it. I'm just floored. I would quit. Just go, okay? You have taken his life's work and you have thrown it down the garbage disposal. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not doing anything for this man's legacy. I mean, you should be taking his stuff to the next level, making it amazing. Like, yeah, this is where George started, but we're going to take it to this level. And you're not doing that at all. I mean, it is absolutely sad. And peep this, like, I come here just kind of looking for episode 3 reviews, and this is all we got. Like 4 reviews. 4. Okay? Everything else is from days and days ago, okay? I searched for them. There's only, like, nobody's talking about this, okay? Not even the trades, the deadlines, and the Hollywood, but nobody's talking about this. You remember after Rings of Power and House of the Dragon and those shows, and Andor, all of them, everybody had some kind of review, something that they had to say. Nobody's talking about this show. Nobody whatsoever. I mean, it is absolutely sad. But let's go ahead and check this out. Here's who's talking about it, right? We got the fans that's talking about it, right? We got the audience. Let's see what they got to say. I can't get over how many great can't-miss franchises have been through Hollywood meat grinder lately. It's like the writers have never watched or read the original material. If they have, they clearly don't care. Do they think they are smarter than the fan base? And here, I thought the writers of The Last Jedi would never find work again. They must have landed here. Either way, this series is a sheer disappointment start and finish. Honestly, I can't find anything redeemable in it. The odd, quick, or joke is funny, but that's all. Huge miss again. I wanted to like this show, but the 3rd episode was so incredibly dark that you literally have no idea what's going on. I put my TV on full brightness and the night fight scene is completely watchable. That was the last fight scene. You saw that. Who directs the fighting? Haven't these episodes been screened with a test audience? I'm gonna stop watching because of this. This person just said, yeah, this is terrible. It is. You notice like all of these are like half star or 1 star. Like, it's just crazy. I've been waiting for Willow too. I had a feeling Disney would explore this IP after the purchase of Lucasfilm and because Warwick Davis is still in good health. Let me tell y'all, Warwick Davis is phoning it in, okay? This guy is phoning it in 100%. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, Warwick Davis is some sort of like Peter Dinklage or something of acting. You know, I'm not saying that. But why you got to compare me to Peter Dinklage? How come you just couldn't use any other actor? You know why, Warwick. But, you know, this guy is just like, you know, an okay actor, all right? He's not like some savant of acting or anything. But even he's just like, yeah, just give me my paycheck and yeah, I'll do the lines and read what I got to read and yeah, just give me my paycheck and yeah, that's it. He saw the script and he knew what it was in front of him. He ain't even putting in effort. I have watched several episodes of the show and there is no term to describe the depths of my dismay. Wow. Disney has ruined this property. This show is terrible. The critics who describe it as having a CW feel are 100% correct. Yep. The dialogue is vomit-inducing. The characters are boring and one-dimensional. I mean, that's what this thing is. I'm a huge fan of this fantasy sci-fi genre, but I couldn't make it through the first episode. It's terrible stilted dialogue. With all the writers in Hollywood, is this the best they could come up with? It's like this modern dialogue and like the rock music at the end. It's like, I don't know what these guys are doing, all right? It's like you don't have to reinvent the wheel, okay? The wheel rolls just fine. Just put the wheel on the car and let's keep it going, okay? They tried to do something with the modern dialogue and all of that. It's just not working, okay? This person gave it a 3-star. This series takes a new spin on the Willowverse. What? I mean, okay. It's not a good spin, okay? I can tell you that. But hey, somebody likes it, good for them. Should have never been made. If you thought Disney ruined Star Wars, you'll find yourself in the same boat with Willow. Casting, which is okay at best, and the plot, which has a lot of contrivances, are the best part of the show. The editing is choppy and distracting. The cinematography is amateurish. Dialogue is anachronistic and cringeworthy. Yeah, I would say like this is the main thing, is that the dialogue is cringeworthy. Yeah, you could say maybe there's a plot there if you could write it, okay? The plot is all over the place and you don't feel like you're connected to it because of the dialogue. And I would say, honestly, the acting. The acting is really, really the worst part about this thing. But the dialogue is definitely bad. The costumes look like cheap Halloween costumes, not clothing a person living in this world would ever wear. Specifically, the weird denim items. Like I said, man, I don't know where these people came out with the denim and the fantasy blue. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, the music horrendous, the tone is inconsistent and confusing, ranging from lighthearted to silly, and on and on. Okay, it's just a bunch of 1-star reviews. Go check them out on Rotten Tomatoes if you want to. But folks, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I don't know if you guys want to see it. I'm telling you, stay all the way away from this thing because it is that bad. Okay, it is horrible beyond words. But anyway, folks, go ahead if you have seen the show and jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and your opinions on that. Also, click that like button on your way out. And thanks for watching. See you next time.